just recently last night put out a PROPLESS mentalism book called Psycho Wolf. I say mentalism, but it has quite a strong mystic slant. A lot of the effects involve, you know, summoning energy in a participant's hand, taking them on weird guided visualizations, and there's just an awful lot of weird, absolutely bonkers stuff in there. I actually wrote a lot of it in this exact spot, right underneath this tree. There. This is where I write quite a lot of stuff. Sometimes I'll wake up in the morning, go on a little walk, and just sit underneath one of these trees here. But this one in particular, I don't know why, I just like it. There seems to be this weird hurdle with mentalism when someone is into traditional magic, card tricks, coin tricks, that kind of stuff. A lot of people get hung up on the definition of whether you're a magician or whether you're a mentalist. What you're performing is magic or is it mentalism? I've never really gotten the point. It is all kind of magic in my eyes, even hypnotism to an extent, depending on your performance style. I don't know why there's such a rush to categorize everything. I have pretty much always just seen it as part of the same performance art. Even if it's just a trick down the pub with your friends, or if it's a fully blown stage show. It's all just a really weird kind of performance. But then I guess that's me categorizing it. I think the point I'm trying to make is call it whatever you want, just do it. With Psycho Wolf, I wanted to make something that was firmly entrenched in mysticism, that had a couple of mentalism elements to it, but was just unlike anything else that was out there. Obviously, those are big words, and I'm not gonna say that it's completely different to everything else that's on the market, but I tried my best to make sure it was a little bit of a new approach to PROPLESS, at least. Maybe some new thinking on the topic, some new ideas about mysticism as performance. And so far, people seem to have liked it, which is good. I guess categorization is important when you're marketing yourself, if you're going out and you're a worker, if you're gigging constantly. Maybe that's the point that I'm missing. I don't know. I'm gonna go wander around the graveyard, I think. Get spooky. This exact bench is actually where I had the idea for the original effect in Psycho Wolf. It is probably the most traditional magic mentalism kind of themed effect that's in there. Essentially, the participant takes hold of your hand and they are to imagine channeling creative energy, and they select a symbol, and then when they remove their hand, that symbol is embedded into your palm. Super fun, super simple. Now, there is a problem with this particular brand of performance. It is a very small niche. I don't think there's ever any chance of me actually making any money from it or releasing anything that does too well, which is why I do try and keep my other skills sharp, so to speak. I mean, I'm not a sleight of hand master, but I know how to do card tricks, I know how to do coin tricks. I think the most important skill is creation, though. I know how to create effects that aren't in my wheelhouse. I've had to help a lot of people create effects through direct commission or just giving someone a hand. So I know that I can do it. This graveyard is absolutely huge and super quiet. I love it. It's one of my favourite places to create. Also, one of the people suspected of being Jack the Ripper is buried here, which is quite interesting. You can look that up as well, I'm not just making it up. Some of these are so old. Anyway, what is the point to this video? I don't know if there is a point. I just want an excuse to ramble, I think. But I've also just spotted something over there that I don't think I've ever seen before, so give me 1 second. This is cool. I don't think I've ever noticed this before. That's a big old tomb. This poor guy was killed by an explosion in Russia. Jesus. Look, Psycho Wolf is out. You should go check it out. There's a link in the description to the post about it on my Patreon. You can access it either just by joining the Patreon, it's worth it. It'll end up being cheaper and you get access to everything else that I've written. Or you can just message me and purchase it from me directly, it's up to yourself.